Hey.
Ain't no motherfucking way.
No.
Hey, me.
Hey guys, before the video continues, if you're new here or been here for a while, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the like button to help support me in future videos. Take it away, dude. Guys, it is done. It is the finale. It is the ending. There is no more the saga of the 6 nuke videos. So in the celebration, I'm going to down a little bit of honey for some apparent reason. Oh, I can't even do it.
I was gonna say, hold on. I got something to commemorate this. How do I say goodbye? Nah, I ain't gonna go there. I ain't R. Kelly.
Okay, I just looked at my phone.
In multiple ways, I ain't R. Kelly.
I'm not gonna say it, but this is what I'll see on my phone. I looked down. That's all I saw. But okay.
Yeah. I guess I'll point to you where I'm at on the map. So there you go.
Don't cancel me. Anyways,
I don't want to be the catalyst that leads to you getting canceled, motherfucker. So don't do that. Don't do that to me, Rick.
This is the last final part 5 of the Nate point of view. It should be up already. It is in the description. All 5 parts are actually in the description on my end of all of us.
We're not at risk of getting canceled anymore. Yeah. Now they don't know what it says.
Well, now because of that, you are a true Pokemon master. When the cap goes backwards, shit is about to get serious. So this is last episode.
So you want to be a master Pokemon? Do you have the skills to be?
Go. I forgot how it went.
Number 1.
There you go. I remember
We all live in a Pokemon. We're a Pokemon.
Wasn't that supposed to like for Johto region?
Yeah.
I think that was a Johto one.
Yeah, the original is the original English one is I wanna be the very best.
Of course, that's
like no one ever was.
And the Pokemon rap. Charmeleon, Wartortle, Tentacool. It was Tentacruel, something, and Aerodactyl. Yeah, I gotta see it.
God.
We should have an updated Pokemon rap with all 1,010 Pokemons we have now.
The song would literally be 45 minutes long. If not an hour, easily.
Yeah.
Jesus.
You could probably do it one day. Someone has enough time in their hands. Not me.
I know. Get Yakko from the Animaniacs to do it because he did like all the countries of the world: United States, Canada, Mexico, Panama, Haiti, Jamaica, Peru. Yeah, he did that. He can do the Pokemon.
You pay him a lot of money for it though, because that's not easy to work.
Hey, Robert Paulson needs that money, dude. He's recovering. he had cancer not too long ago. He needs that money back.
Ooh, now
he needs that money. Don't be sad. He beat it, but
it's true.
Still though, he beat it, but still, it's fucked up what happened.
Of course. But to get back on the light of the video, we have this amazing video of a top 10 scary ghost videos to send you running and running and then running and then running and then running. All right, let's celebrate this last video. I'm gonna take a quick shot. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Chocolatey.
Hold on, let me see if I can get a good drag on this.
Oh, that put hair on my chest. There you go.
There we go. I saw you sipping that Wood for Reserve back there, dude. Wood for Reserve is good shit.
That's some good shit.
I love Wood for Reserve.
All right, let's get into the video. And I have hair on my chest. Now I'm more manly. I should not be scared at all in this video.
Oh!
So if anything, the ghost should be running from me, not me running from the ghost. Let's get into it.
Let's go.
Let's see if I'll be sent running. And then running and running and running and running.
Top 10 ghosts caught on camera.
Caught in 4K.
The unexplainable
exploration.
Oh, that's the
Now,
unexplainable,
most
explainable.
Japanese videos, the source of this next recording
Goddamn
is
Japanese
unknown.
videos always get to me.
But in the footage, we see a guy exploring an abandoned building somewhere in Japan.
Okay.
He quickly realizes that
Always
he's
Japan,
made a
dude.
huge mistake.
Of course.
He encounters something truly terrifying.
Chilling.
Terrifying. I'll say burn the house down, brother.
Yeah, that's the only actual response to do. The responsible thing to do. You're looking too fast between rooms. Take a second to actually look. It's kind of walking kind of hard.
Yeah, he trudging.
Looks like someone hanging.
Oh, I see it. It is. And they're gonna be gone when we go back.
you, bitch.
No, they're still there.
Yeah. Looks like a body hanging.
It is.
No, not even looking.
Oh, it's gone.
Oh,
The explorer is frozen in fear as he sees a woman strangely swaying back and forth in a room. He repeatedly and carefully peeks around the door at
Ayokigahara
the woman.
Hotel.
When
Ain't a good
suddenly
stay.
she appears much closer and seems to just charge at him. Understandably, he runs for his life. Now at first, whoever
you
this
guessed
woman
it.
is appears to be a very strange and very real person. But when we take a closer look at the footage, we can see that the woman actually emerges right out of a solid wall. But is it real? Or is it just a very creepy hoax? Again, you decide.
It's very well done if it is
Ghosts
a hoax.
of the
I hear burn it down. That's all I
Yeah.
hear. See.
Molotov. In the building.
It literally looks
Let it
like she
burn.
was hanging. How she was swaying back and forth. It was like, especially her hair being like that. Unfortunately, if you have not seen a certain YouTuber's famous Japanese vlog at a certain forest, you could. That's kind of the type of angle you see them. Unfortunately, and that is kind of a unfortunate popular way to end a certain life in that unfortunate event in that country.
It took every part of me not to say, God damn it, Logan Paul's at it again. It took every part of me not to say it, dude. Every fucking part of me. But then, you know, I didn't want to break the, like, scary streak we were on. But then when I saw her, like, emerge from the shadows, I was like, okay, glad I didn't say anything because it would have ruined that scare.
I could see shadows in my room. But besides that, but it's unfortunately the truth. But every country has their kind of way of, you know, taking their own lives in their own way.
Self-termination, yeah.
Essentially, yeah. Like it's like in like an LA or, you know, you have the San Francisco Bridge that, you know, people tend to jump off. And my area, my neck of the woods, you have the George Washington Bridge.
LA's got the spillway.
Exactly. So, but I know in Japan, it's popular to, unfortunately, cosplay as a chandelier. So that's trying to find ways to not
only that, but as a chandelier in the middle of the Ayokigahara forest.
But yeah. So it's so that's popular. So I can understand if maybe a ghost have maybe, you know, she wanted to be a pinata because of things happening in her life and so resort to that being a way to do it. And
yep.
Yeah.
God, dude.
River Inn. In its day, the River Inn in Reno, Nevada was a popular spot for the elite of Nevada to rest and bathe in its natural hot springs.
Okay.
For decades, the River Inn thrived as a popular resort, but underneath its happy facade, there were many dark tales of drownings, murder, and mysterious disappearances.
Interesting.
It is said that the mafia had a financial stake in the River Inn, and that anyone who had a quote accident at the River Inn, well, they just seemed to disappear. The River Inn closed its doors under mysterious circumstances around 1983 and was left abandoned. Cut to 2022.
Recent.
And today the old River Inn has new owners, Dana and Lawrence. During their stay at the inn, both the owners and their workers have experienced terrifying supernatural activity. Paranormal investigators Ryan, River, Nick, and Wyatt from the YouTube channel Twin Paranormal are invited to investigate the allegedly haunted River Inn. At the inn, the team is told the story of a man named Ray who was a long-term resident and caretaker of the hotel, along with his wife, Janet. The couple lived happily at the inn for many years until Ray tragically passed away in his room from accidental morphine poisoning. Just before her own death, Ray's wife Janet swore that she saw her loving husband on the hotel property. The team heads inside to explore the ground floor of the hotel where Ray and Janet used to live.
Ray, if this is you, please give us a sign. What the f?
Whoa. What was that?
I didn't catch
EMF?
What? The EMF just went crazy.
Yeah, I heard it.
Ray, are you in here? You good?
There's no one in there.
Oh! Whoa! The f was that?
Is there someone in there?
What the f was that?
You're kidding. You're kidding.
Hello? Hang on.
It's me.
That just scared the crap out of me.
That was right
Is there a
behind
way
me.
out right here?
The guys decide to head upstairs to the second floor in hopes of making contact with the spirits of Ray and Janet. But what happens next is downright chilling.
Chilling.
Did you just hear that?
What?
Chilling.
What was
I
that?
so hope I caught it.
What?
I swear to God, I just heard a woman go, okay.
Okay.
I'm not.
I heard shuffling after it.
Okay.
But now I
Did you just hear that?
hear whistling. Hey! You okay?
Was that?
You okay? I sure just had someone whisper right there next to me, dude.
Yeah.
Are you okay? Holy shit. You okay? I'm fine. Where was it? Right here.
I heard that. I'm telling you,
Whoa.
someone was talking, dude. I heard that.
Do you not want us in here? We mean you no harm.
I totally heard that.
I'm shaking so bad right now.
Easy.
Holy
I heard a thump. You're good.
Holy.
You're good. Just breathe.
What kind of whisper did you hear in
I
your ear?
don't like. I
Any
don't
words?
know exactly what it said. Maybe this caught it, but I'm even scared to be right here, man.
No, I'm with you. I straight heard a lady go.
Okay, look. When I'm leaning up here,
Okay.
I had my ear right here,
Right.
facing this way,
Okay.
and I heard it, like someone just say something to me. Again! Hey! Again! Guys! Again! Did you not just hear that?
Yes, I
Please
did.
tell me
I heard that.
I heard that one.
Who is that?
I don't know.
What are you trying to say?
The voice of a woman can be heard saying,
Your face tabs
Okay.
are stupid.
Then River hears someone whispering and gasping in his ear.
Again! Hey! Again! Guys!
But the guys have no idea what they are about to capture as they decide to use the spirit box to get more answers. A static camera recording downstairs films something shocking.
Can you tell us where we are?
Where are we?
Oh my god. That was right below.
A little shadow.
Oh my god. That was right below.
It's like a hand.
Are you downstairs? I am.
Yeah.
I am.
100%.
Do you want us to go back down there?
A dark, translucent hand clutches at the doorframe of one of the downstairs hotel rooms. Meanwhile, Ryan hears a noise from below and asks if the entity that they are talking to is downstairs. The spirit box answers, I am. So did the guys capture the ghost of Ray on camera? Let me know what you think. You can watch this entire investigation of the historic River Inn over on the YouTube channel, Twin Paranormal. Before we move on to the next video, if you see anything that you think should be included in the top 5, contact us at nukestop5@gmail.com.
Scared my mom.
Unconfined.
My
This
mom.
next video was sent in by a Nukes Top 5 viewer who wishes to remain anonymous. He
Okay.
explains in his email that he works as a corrections officer at a federal prison in Kentucky that holds over 700 inmates that are kept in lockdown 24/7. But late one night at around 4 a.m., a hallway security camera starts to capture movement in one of the hallways. He takes out his phone and begins to record the CCTV feed.
Fred, there's no f***ing doors open and you can't even see it. Now watch, look. And he wasn't even back there.
Where was he at?
He was at 531. He was up.
No head.
No doors are open. You can't see Landrum.
His head goes backwards.
And then, boom.
The officer and his co-workers have no idea who or what this could be, as no one could have been standing in that hallway.
His head's gone.
At the time, the other guard on duty was
Head
far
falls
away
off.
in an entirely different part of the prison. So, what do you think? Let me know down in the comments.
The head literally goes backwards.
An unholy attachment.
Yeah.
Now,
Sam
these
Smith.
next videos were shared to the internet by Diego Spikers.
Oh, Diego
who might
again.
seem familiar to
Oh,
you
what up,
as I
Diego?
featured him once before. Diego claims that he recently moved into a new apartment in Colombia with his wife and has experienced terrifying activity ever since.
Let's go to the attic. Oh yeah, this
Oh,
one.
it's this one again.
Uy, marica, venga. ¿Qué señero rápido?
And then the closet.
Perro, lo grabé, ñero, lo grabé, venga.
Yeah, that one got it.
Wow, he actually watched it in a good order.
Nah, I was gonna say,
Since that time, Diego
that
made the
kid, if he was
shocking
in there, he'd be
discovery
like,
that he had a
"Ain't got no
sister
toys
named
in this
Maria
bitch."
who died at a very young age. He believes that this could be the spirit that is
Damn.
haunting him.
I mean, it
Also,
looked like her.
recently, Diego's niece Amy has come to live with him and his wife. Unfortunately, the paranormal presence seems to have attached itself to little Amy.
Hey,
Ain't no motherfucking way.
no.
Amy.
Amy is fast asleep in bed when a childlike figure can be seen standing on her bed. When Diego yanks at the sheet, it vanishes into thin air. Only a few days later, in the middle of the night, Diego hears strange childlike
Dude.
laughter coming from his living room. When he goes to investigate, he is shocked to his core.
Amy. Amy.
Oh.
Amy. Amy.
Amy appears to be asleep, sitting with her back to the TV stand, but two pale, skinny arms seem to be reaching out from the TV cabinet and playing with her hair. The
Hell.
hands quickly disappear when Diego approaches his niece and attempts to wake her.
Nah.
Diego says that Amy has
Bye.
no recollection of what
Leaving.
happened, but he is fearful that the activity in his home is becoming more intense every day. But what do you think? Is it real, or is it all just an elaborate hoax? You decide.
I mean, it could be, but at the end of the day, fuck that. Whoever, even if it is fake, it did it perfectly fine. They did it
Yes.
perfectly well for the editing style.
They did it. It's more than palatable. I mean, there's very few things I can see that would lead me to think that this is fake. But if it is fake, damn. If it's not fake, bye, gone, out the house. You ain't seeing me again.
Yep.
And I'm taking them with me.
Yep.
And I'm taking that girl who the ghost may have attached a soul to, may have attached the soul of, and I'm taking her to a church, and I'm just being like, it's okay, don't worry, and just do everything I can to make sure that spirit leaves her the fuck alone.
Yep. I agree. 1010%.
Brothers Keeper. Paranormal investigators Victor, Paolo, and Samuel from the YouTube channel Investigação Sobrenatural are contacted by a distraught woman She claims she's been violently haunted since her brother passed away from an accidental overdose in the bathroom of her family home in Brazil. She believes that her brother never left and that his tormented soul is angry and is attacking her and her family.
I think I may
The
have
woman
seen
whose
this
identity is kept
top 20.
anonymous says that she believes that the stress of the haunting led to her mother's recent passing.
Ooh.
Soon after their arrival, the investigators begin to witness the violent poltergeist activity for themselves.
Olha, pelo que eu entendi, né? Seu irmão tá fazendo manifestação aqui, o clima tá muito pesado. Não precisa chorar, fica calmo, fica tranquilo, tá bom? Deixa eu ver.
Tá bem não, viu?
Olha, vai ficar tudo bem. Você falou que o seu irmão morreu aqui nessa casa, né? Tiraram a vida dele dentro de um banheiro. Tem como me mostrar onde foi esse banheiro?
Aqui, banheiro ali.
Esse aqui, né?
Aí, já começou.
To keep her anonymous, they alter her voice.
Yeah.
Como vai me deixar em paz?
Calma.
Meu Deus, cara. Calma, calma. Respira fundo. Respira fundo, calma. Ó, ele só quer assustar, entendeu? Só quer te deixar desequilibrado, entendeu? Quer fazer com que a gente fique assustado, entendeu? Nervoso. Respira fundo, fica calmo, entendeu? Pense em Deus, pense em coisas boas, tá bom?
Yeah.
Tá bom, respira fundo.
They're good at that. Calming down.
Viu? Ele só quer tentar assustar a gente. É só mais um desequilibrado, só isso, tá certo? Você tem condições de continuar? É porque é importante. Tem, não tem? Pronto. Me mostra como foi que o seu irmão faleceu. Calma. Calma. Pera. Calma, fica calmo.
Respira, entendeu? Olha pra mim, ó.
Oi.
Foi isso, Victor?
O espelho quebrou sozinho. Meu Deus.
Registrou isso, câmera.
It's an angry apparition.
Arrepiado, cara.
Yeah.
Vai, filma aí.
Tu viu isso? Olha isso aí também, pô.
É isso que é atualizado.
Filma o espelho também, o espelho. Filma o espelho aí.
Não, é esse aí. Você tá fazendo a oração.
É isso, gente. Meu Deus.
I'm gonna say dirt floors, a shitty bathroom. Reminds me of my cousin Jake's house.
Respira. Ó, vai ficar tudo bem, tá?
Mas fala aí, Victor, pegar uma cadeira.
Pense em coisas boas, coisas positivas, né? Foca em Deus. Olha pra mim, né? Pense em coisas boas, tá bom? Senta. Vai, senta aqui, ó. Outra cadeira. Vem. Senta.
Tô arrepiado, cara.
Ó, olha pra mim.
Tô arrepiado, mano.
Calma, respira.
Exato, cara.
Kitchen plates fall and cookware begins to shake. Then when the woman points out where the bathroom is, something appears to almost punch at her through the curtain. A mirror in the bathroom breaks into pieces, but when they check the room, there's no one there. The woman becomes so upset from the incident that the investigators decide to have her leave. Now, in an attempt to calm the angry spirit, the men gather around a table where the man's body was temporarily placed before his burial. They light candles on the table and begin to discuss the situation. But then, things just get weirder.
Só pra vocês não julgar, viu?
Eu vi desespero, né, na minha, quando ela ficou
Chorando, ela teve que sair, ela saiu às pressas daqui.
Bem melhor, pessoal, ela sai.
Tá aí, gente, ó.
Damn.
Aí é pra vocês verem, né, ó. Direto, acontece. Pede ajuda aqui, não. Pera, calma, respira.
Segura a fumadora.
Respira. Segura aqui a fumadora, segura.
The door slams open and the team's cameraman drops to the floor from an extreme panic attack. The investigators look after him, and after a necessary break, they continue their investigation. In an attempt to calmly communicate with the aggressive spirit, Investigator Paolo volunteers to lie down on the table in hopes of creating a connection with the spirit.
Aí, tu tem certeza que quer fazer isso?
Quero ver, né? Tô curioso porque eu quero que ele consiga entender qual é o nosso objetivo, né? Porque a gente estamos aqui, entendeu? Porque na mente dele, ele acha que a gente tá provocando, né? Ele tá expulsando a gente. Entendeu? É até uma oportunidade, né? De ele baixar a vibração e tentar a comunicação, né? Pelo menos uma comunicação mais amigável, né?
As Paolo is explaining his intention, what looks like a ghostly apparition seems to appear behind team member Victor.
I gotta see it. Oi.
I see it.
Paolo lies down on the table, and what happens next is downright terrifying.
Se você quiser se materializar em cima do Paulo, pode se apresentar aqui, né? Concentre sua energia.
Hell no, I ain't doing that
quiser
shit.
pegar no braço do Paulo, na perna dele, no pescoço do Paulo, né? Vai, Paulo. Fica à vontade. Se concentra. Tenta pegar no pescoço do Paulo.
I ain't a real friend, man.
Meu Deus do céu. Olha, ó. Meu Deus. Você não vai assustar a gente, entendeu? Deus é poderoso, Deus é maior que você. Você não é maior que Deus. Você não é maior que Deus. Você não é maior que Deus. Deus é muito maior que você. Você não vai assustar a gente. Você não vai assustar a gente.
Ele tá querendo desafiar. Acho que ele pensa que a gente quer bater de frente com ele.
Tô me tremendo todinho, cara. Olha isso, ó. Filma isso, câmera. Tô me tremendo todinho. Olha esse susto que eu levei.
Drawers from a cabinet violently slam open and closed on their own. Now the previously fearless ghost investigators seem to get just a little bit rattled by the extreme activity. They are completely unsure how to continue. And not long after this incident, they decide to leave the property. So what do you think is going on in this family home in Brazil?
Angry
spirit lashing out at his own family from the great beyond?
I'm not going to say vengeful, but it's a malevolent spirit that I think is trying to lash out because it was not content with its passing.
Yeah, it was an overdose.
Yeah, and honestly, he probably had a lot of pain that made him turn to drugs like that, and he died without resolving those. And you see, that's one thing about malevolent spirits like that. Sometimes it's something truly terrible, like, you know, someone who has done terrible things throughout their whole life and have no remorse about it. But then there are people who have had bad things happen to them, and it made them turn to something like drugs or, you know, alcohol or, you know, anything like that. And due to abusing it, it wound up killing them. If it's not dealt with before they pass, then that malevolence can carry on potentially into the afterlife. Because, you know, it's terrifying to think about. Because, you know, everyone has lingering regrets, but if that regret is something that anchors you still to this plane, but, you know, on a different, like, in a spiritual way, shit can get dangerous really fast.
Yeah, very true.
The Ohio Ghost Girl. Multiple residents of Mentor, Ohio have reported seeing what appears to be an all-white apparition of a young girl running at a very fast speed. The following video was recorded late at night just outside Bellflower Elementary School. Now, what makes this story especially bizarre is that so many residents reported seeing this running girl that multiple police units were sent out to search the area, even though there were no reports of any missing children in the area at the time. One police officer says that he actually saw the running girl. In his police report, he says, quote, "I was surprised by what I saw. The person appeared to be a small child, but running rather erect and too quickly for a child," unquote. The officer then says that he pursued the running girl, but she seemed to disappear into thin air. Police checked the entire area, but no girl was ever found. So is this supernatural or just an insanely fast 7-year-old? Let me know what you think.
Technically speaking, a very fast 7-year-old is supernatural.
Well, it's a midget Klansman sprinter. 3 words I never thought I would say back to back.
Why'd I let you talk?
Because I have nothing better to do with my life.
Midgets. Man, okay. I'm just trying to process.
Midget Klansman Sprinter.
Just trying to process all that words all at the same time.
He's just running through that neighborhood. He's like, keep this neighborhood white. Keep this neighborhood white.
Whatever that was just running down the street saying, all life matter, all life matter, all life matter. Alright, before I get canceled.
Of terror. Juan and his pregnant wife Nicole said that they recently...
Oh no. Oh no. I did it. I went too far. I went a little too far. Rick is having a moment of self-reflection. He's just like, why the fuck did I invite this asshole in here?
Habs invited you.
That's true. We are here because of Habs.
And ironically, the Facebook called us La China. So,
La China Nicole. I'm sorry, y'all. I have a syndrome. It's called foot and mouth syndrome, and it winds up there way too often.
let's get into this.
Experience the most terrifying night of their lives, a night that they say changed them forever. The couple who live in Ecuador are getting ready for bed when things take a terrifying turn.
Es que todo fue tan rápido, hermano. Todo fue tan rápido. Todo estaba tranquilo, ni me apagan las luces como que Juanca como que siente algo, no sé, por la espalda.
Wonk.
Mira, no, esa me creo que...
Whoa!
Damn.
¿Viste? Mírame la piel. Mira, me lo que...
Entonces sí, pues mira ahí.
Damn, dude, pull the fucker right off. Just yoink.
Mira, la china se
Give me
comienza
that
a
shit.
separar ahí.
¿Quién no se va a asustar con eso?
Bro, es que eso no es de no creer, hermano, te lo juro, eso no es de no creer. Mira ahí, mira, o sea, lo que viene es corto, bro, mira. Mira cómo lo empujan. Mira, mira.
Oh.
Y ahí van con la china, mira, ahí ya van con la china, mira. Mira.
Uy.
Eso es lo que la puso.
Damn.
Eso es lo que
no. Get out, yeah.
No sé, mira, mira.
Oh, it went out the window.
Y mira cómo comienzan a salir más cosas.
Más cositas de esas. Mira,
Oh, the mirror.
todo ahí de una sola. Todo de una sola.
It's a very strong poltergeist.
No, es que no, mira todo loco, es que es en toda la casa, o sea, él tiene que salir rápido de esa casa, yo ya le dije. Sí, en toda la casa.
Ahí se el bar. Ya mira que le toca la barriga.
Mira, ahí es que ya no fue si la bajó en peso, pues la bajó en peso. Mira, oye, mira, son los cuadros. Mira. Mírame la piel loco como es peluco. Mira, ahí ya cae, ahí mira, ahí ya no puede más la china, mira.
Oh no, that's war. That's just war there.
Mira, ahí recién encuentro las llaves.
Yeah.
O sea, es en toda la casa, hermano. Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa. Es toda la casa, hermano. Toda la casa. O sea, yo ni siquiera pretendo que Juanca se lleve esas cosas para la casa, no.
No, Juanca no quiere regresar, Juanca no quiere regresar. Mira. Uy, eso
sigue todo.
Damn.
Sigue todo, yo tampoco, sigue todo. Sigue todo, hermano, sigue todo.
Ya salieron de la casa.
Sigue todo.
Out of nowhere, the couple's blanket is yanked away by something they can't see. The couple is terrified and jump out of bed, and things only get worse. Juan and Nicole both appear to be physically shoved and thrown around by something that they can't see. And as they make a run for the door, objects, furniture, and appliances move and fall without explanation.
Shit.
At the end of the video, Nicole seems to be in such distress that her husband has to carry her out the door. Now, as with any alleged paranormal video, this recording could very well be a hoax. But if the objects in the video were being moved with wires, it seems that it would be almost impossible as so many things in the room are moving. Also, Juan walks through the bedroom many times, and he doesn't seem to be carefully avoiding any wires or strings.
There's no tripping. Yeah,
So is
he
it
would
real,
walk through wires
or is
and
it
shit.
all just a very elaborate hoax? You
It's a
decide.
hoax. It's a good one.
Yeah,
Let's
really
roll.
good one.
In this next video, recorded by Sierra Rose, she and her 2 friends are exploring the abandoned and infamously haunted Letchworth Village Asylum located in Rockland County, New York.
Oh, what's my
Long ago,
neighborhood?
the old asylum was a house of horrors for its residents. Patients were severely mistreated and neglected by the hospital staff. Asylum residents who passed away were simply buried in a nearby field. As the 3 explorers wander the decaying hallways of the asylum, Sierra captures something truly bizarre.
How bizarre. How bizarre.
Oh, I saw something.
Me too.
Oh, I'm freaking out.
Oh. Oh, I see it
Shadow.
walking.
Guys,
A shadow
Walking back.
appears to move from left to right in a doorway. Sierra doesn't notice the odd shadow figure, but seems to get a strange feeling as she comments that she is, quote, freaking out. Now, whether this is a paranormal event or just a very strange trick of the light, I leave that up to you to decide.
I
The
don't know.
thing
It's
in
a
the
good
water.
One, dude.
Mm-hmm.
A man
Oh,
who
I
was
think
doing
I've
some
seen
lake
this one.
fishing off the coast of Brazil claims that some strange sea creature with glowing eyes tried to attack his boat. He fled, revving his boat to full
Maybe
speed,
not.
but the creature pursued him.
Brazil. Whoa. That's a seal.
No, that's something else, dude. That's much bigger.
You sure? Looks like a seal.
Oh, it's getting closer. Oh, there it is again. Maybe it is a seal. I think it might be a...
Now, some online video viewers were shocked by what they saw. They believed the beast was obviously a ferocious sea creature, but other viewers thought that the animal could simply be a large dolphin or maybe a seal. So just what do you think this large thing is?
It's like
Let me know.
shape like a seal. It's literally
Looks
shaped
like
like
a seal, yeah.
It's like this.
Yeah.
Just what do you think
Yeah, it looks like a seal.
this large thing is?
I think just the it's a very aggressive seal. It's
Let
not
me
a
know.
dolphin because the dolphin would have the fin
Yeah.
in the middle of its back. It would have like the full fin right behind its blowhole.
Yeah, and they
But-
wouldn't do that on purpose.
I had to stand up for that one. I'm sorry. I had to stand. It's just like. All right, Rick. All right, Rick. We need to have a really quick chat about something.
I couldn't
You know,
get, I couldn't
mean,
get your
it's just-
seal approval.
God. Okay, I'm booking a flight up to New Jersey right now. Yeah, I won't be able to take this with me, but I'll find a way. I know some underground people in the New York area who can probably supply me with some stuff. But yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna say I'm gonna cook something for you.
The
That's good to
disappearance.
me.
Italian paranormal investigation team Inquieto TV traveled to what was once the dormitory of an old abandoned brick factory. The story goes that the workers at the brick factory were exploited by the wealthy owner for years and worked in extremely dangerous conditions, until one day they decided to form a workers' union and rebel against the rich factory owner.
Good.
Mysteriously, or
Fair.
perhaps not so mysteriously, all of the workers who joined the union suddenly disappeared, never to be seen
Mafia.
again. Many believe that
It's
the
Italy.
workers' union members met a terrible fate, but no evidence was ever found. Former factory workers and local townspeople believe that the brick factory dormitory is haunted by the workers' tormented souls. Inquieto TV explores the old building, but other than some creepy, unexplained sounds,
doing a
they
video
don't
inside of a
experience
brick
much of
factory, and by the end
anything.
they will be shitting bricks.
At least that's what they thought. When they review their footage later, they find that one of their cameras accidentally captured something truly chilling.
Ragazzi, che cazzo è quella roba?
What? Is that a...
Non lo so, io vedo tipo... Che cazzo è quella?
Is that a glass of wine?
Oh mio Dio.
A cauldron.
Che cazzo è? Non lo so, ragazzi. C'è sempre il giovane al contrario. Oh! Che cazzo? Che è successo?
Ancora?
Raga, le catene.
Raga, la stanza...
Le catene, di
Ma
nuovo.
la stanza con la freccia.
Raga,
Oh!
cioè, praticamente... Non ci resta più nulla da vedere, è finito. Comunque ci sta una puzza di incenso assurda.
Mamma mia,
Mamma raga, veramente. Ma sembra pure... È forte.
I think I know
While
why.
exploring, the group discovers a strange chalice just sitting in the middle of the floor in one of the decaying rooms. They film the bizarre out-of-place artifact and then decide to move on. But as they leave the room, the cameraman lowers his camera before turning it off. His camera, now upside down, accidentally catches the chalice mysteriously catching fire. The team's backs are turned as they leave the room and they don't even notice the flames.
How?
Soon after, the group decides to call it a
It's
night
dark.
and just head home.
Yeah, super dark. How do you
But
not
that's
notice
not all that
flickering
the
flames?
Inquieto TV team captured at the abandoned brick factory. Their YouTube viewers pointed out something else that they missed during their investigation. Something downright creepy.
Un altro, avete sentito? Ma di nuovo?
Era da solo.
Vetro. Ma era da sopra o sotto? Qua? Io non ho capito qui se... Ma non è che sembrava... Non è che cadere a pezzi.
C'era tutto in testa.
Sembrava tipo provenire dalla fine del corridoio.
Ma non è chiuso il corridoio, scusa.
Il corridoio dovrebbe essere chiuso.
There it is.
Ooh, it came in and it came out.
Yeah.
Alma, mi hai fatto prendere un colpo.
Oddio.
Cameraman scared the shit out of him.
Yeah, that's a very
Adesso è tranquillo.
good camera.
Io vorrei entrare in quel buco, ragazzi.
Oh, the shadow again. In and
A
out.
dark, mist-like figure appears at the end of the hallway, moving from left to right before disappearing into thin air. Moments later, the figure briefly materializes again in the same hall. The Inquieto TV team are shocked by what they captured and say that they didn't notice anything unusual at the time. So, is this mysterious apparition the ghost of one of the workers who disappeared long ago? I leave it up to you.
Maybe.
And just for all of you who stuck around till the end of this video, here's a spooky extra clip.
Ooh.
Now, this video didn't make it into the top 10 because, well, it's a little too good, if you know what I mean. But it's one of the creepiest Japanese ghost videos I've ever seen.
Oh no.
Yeah, this looks like a
Oh.
looks like a movie.
そういうことわざわざ用意して
いやいやいや、違う違う違う違う。
ふざけてんの
いや、俺前来た時なかったんだ、本当に。
ふざけてんの
いやいや、ちょっと本当。
意味がわかんないしわざわざあんなもん用意して
いや、でも俺じゃない。い
意味がわかんないし
や、本当ごめんって。
Okay.
I see what they're talking about, but good.
Actually got to me.
Yeah. It was really well done. Hello. This is a short film.
Was that Mia from Resident Evil 7?
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and hit the little bell icon.
That was good.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't mind
That was
watching
good.
short films like that. Like, the ones I actually know was 100% fake, and then I'll watch, like, whatever. That was pretty good.
Oh yeah, I watch them like a horror, like it's a horror film. You know, if you know it's fake, it's just like, if it's still scary, it's scary.
Hell yeah.
That's just like the one that I saw. It was this, the infinite looping Japanese house. Did you ever see that one?
Never.
Dude, the house, it basically, it's this guy giving a tour of his old traditional family home, and he goes through it multiple times, and every time he goes through the house, he loops. He, like, walks in a big circle, and he's like, this is grandfather's room. This is grandmother's room. This was my mother's art studio. This is where my parents stayed, and this is my room. And every time he walks through the loop again, something's different. Not only that, not only is something different, something is really just off. And the more you watch it, the more you notice the little differences, and the more it just gets under your skin. It's like, oh, we'll have to watch that one, dude.
Okay.
I'll happily watch that one again because it's one of my favorites ever.
Okay, so
in terms of just like pure build.
All right, so if we could do a dual reaction to it one day, I'm down for it.
Well, no, we've already posted one on our channel.
Oh, then okay, then all right, then I'll do.
No, we can happily post it on your channel, no doubt.
Okay.
But, dude, yeah, this shit, like this shit right here, I love this, man. I love watching these videos with you, man, because these are just so much fun, and enjoying it with a friend, and also just it's Nuke's top 5. I mean, I just love seeing stuff from all over the internet, and it brings back the days of when I was younger, just starting to watch YouTube and get into all the horror stuff, just like all this like paranormal activity stuff, and trying to figure out which one's real, which one's fake, which ones are really well done. And honestly, I love this shit, man.
100% do too. That's why I inspire more people to be like Habs, and
yes,
if you guys want to go ahead and go above and beyond, obviously you guys know I am well above appreciative for Habs, what he's been doing for the past few months for me, getting me a whole bunch of more Nuke Top 5 content, and he taking the initiative to grab 6 videos so I could split in half with me and Nate, and he even said himself that he wanted me to do this with Nate. So the fact that he's thinking about others as well, not only just me getting content, but he's also thinking about others my friend group did to get content as well. That's definitely that I'm extremely appreciative of. And for those out there who wants to be, I guess, as active as Habs is, if you know any content that is like almost like related to like Nuke's Top 5, like the scary comps, or if you want to go through Xiaolong's, Okamatoki, Clip Store, Ghost of Karma Mill, Urbex, I think it's called Urbex.
Yeah, Urbex. Yeah.
You go through Urbex. Go through all these channels that we've seen that are actually really intense. If you want to go through those channels and find maybe 2 to 3, 4 or 5 videos, and we could do another series like this where we split it in half. If we can find 4, then 2 for me, 2 for Nate. Same thing, 3 if it's 6 in total, 3 for me, 3 for Nate. I love doing stuff like this, especially when it's like back to back to back to back. You don't get the chance to actually basically come down from this little bit anxiety build that you're getting from back to back scary videos. So I kind of like it like that. So if y'all know any good videos, let me know. And also if you want as well, part 5 and part 3 and part 2. Wait, no, part 5, part 3 and part 1 is on Nate's channel. Let him know also in his comment section what you want us to react to. And part 2, 4, and 6 is obviously here in this channel. and let me know you want what else you want me to react to next, either with horror stuff or even a collaboration project again with Mr. Nate himself.
I'll be here, man. I'm down for this shit. I love this.
But until next time, guys, I love your faces. I'm Rick.
I'm Nate.
And we're out. Peace.